Beaky, as you said, hatched with a deformed beak. So if you just think about it in relation to your own jaw, if you go from the angle up below your ear down towards your chin, if halfway along there you had a break on both sides of the mandible and the tip of your chin was pointing at a 90-degree angle to what it should be and going straight down towards the floor, that is what Beaky was like. And because the lower beak was broken, then the top beak was actually growing over in a more curved angle than it normally would. So we knew that we had to do something pretty quickly because that was causing more problems.
Yeah, so what did you do?
Well, basically, they hand-reared him to 9 days of age, which we decided was about the ideal time to do it, to give him the best chance. We anesthetized him. It was quite a lengthy procedure. I had to break the mandible on both sides, and that's tricky because it's obviously very, very small. This chick was 4 inches high, and the beak was probably about 6 millimeters long. So I had to break the mandible in exactly the right place, and then fix a human dental acrylic material to the whole of the lower beak, both underneath it and inside it, rather like putting a slipper on it, to actually fix it in the right position. And that's quite tricky because you're putting a rigid structure on what's a very flexible structure at that point. So we put that on. The bird was eating very happily, being not force-fed, but being hand-fed with tweezers by the staff of the International Centre for Bird of Prey the following morning. We had a lovely video of that. And we left that on for just 6 days. The good thing is that young animals do heal very, very quickly. We couldn't leave it on too long because that would actually interfere with the ongoing growth of the beak. Took it off, and it was looking great, and we're now about 3 weeks further on, and quite honestly, if you put that bird beside a sibling or another kite of the same species and age, you wouldn't actually know now that anything had ever been done. So, we only do these things where we can actually look at having good quality of life afterwards. So we've developed a new technique. The bird's done really well, and what's most important is we now have a technique we can use on even more conservationally endangered species in the future.